What's up, everybody? Mike, I just talked to you. So, my stream specifically is for the radio station contest winners. So that's all I'm breaking tonight, just so you guys know. And then, depending on the attendance and how it's going, we'll jump over to the Zebra Break stream right after this. Yep, hang out. There's plenty of stuff loaded up in the shop. I'll put. So for tomorrow, Topps Chrome Black PYT 4 is down to 9 teams. And there's 2 teams left in the other PYTs. Those will rip tomorrow afternoon. Cool. Glad you like them. Took long enough to get there. Hey, so if you're one of the contest winners, let me know that you're here, please, in the chat. If you guys haven't had a chance, check out the tweet Topps put out for us Sunday. Pretty cool. It's got like 97,000 views already. I appreciate it. Thanks, Mike. Give everybody a couple more minutes to roll in. Pretty much all new people, except for Kyle, who's been here before. So we'll take it nice and slow and explain it as we go. If you're in this break, let me know you're here in the comments. What's up, Mike? What's up, Starks? Yeah, there's a $14 mixer that can go tomorrow. There's a $40 mixer that I'm pretty pumped about. It's got 11 hits in it. That can rip tomorrow as well. It's got 2 Archive SIGs, or 1 Archive SIGs, 2 Chrome Black, a Tribute, and I think a Topps Chrome Update Breakers Delight, too. So 11 hits. We can rip that as well. All right, see if we can't get a couple more people in here. We'll give it 3 or 4 minutes yet. What's up, Mr. Clear? I'm back, sorry. It's because it's my first day. What's up, Sean? Hey, Flip. Sean, you got to come over and get your mail sometime, or I can bring it to you. Brandon's in for a couple of that cheap mixer. Those have been pretty popular. Balling on a budget, that's the way to do it. Stack it up till you're ready to ship it out. Yeah, you would have got an email if you were one of the winners, Sean. A lot of Bowman options. Remember, those will not rip until May 8th, but we want to get out in front of it. Give it 2 more minutes, then we'll go ahead and start. Hi, Peggy. What's up, CPRL Crable? Corporal Crable. Hey, Brad. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Ben, and this is Midwest Box Breaks. We've been in business almost 6 years. I've been doing this full-time for about 3 years. Right here in Fort Wayne, we don't have a physical store. We have an online store, and you're in it right now, MidwestBoxBreaks.net. We do stuff with the comments, the tin caps, and we do the occasional radio promotion. And 1380 and my friend Brett Rump are real good to us. And here we are. So you entered the contest. Chances are pretty good you collect sports cards, but have no idea what a break is. There's Brett. Hi, Brett. That's pretty awesome that Brett came in and joined. So he is tech savvy. So anyway, you may enjoy card collecting, but have no idea what a break is. And years back, and I was kind of later to the game, but I don't know, we'll say 10 years ago, somebody decided as the cost of sports cards were increasing every year, it would be fun to create a format where you could buy a portion of the boxes or the cases and just get one specific team, because a lot of people, you'd buy a whole box and realize you didn't want most of it. So they kind of broke it down into teams and other formats like divisions and things like that. So that's kind of how breaking came to be. And people on YouTube started doing videos, box openings, unboxings, things like that. You've probably seen them with other products too, toys and other promotional items, things like that. So anyway, it kind of blew up. For me personally, a couple hobby-related influencers got involved, gave us a little bit of attention, and we blew up a little bit there. Then, of course, COVID, the pandemic, people were sitting home, no sports to watch, and we saw it really take off there. Again, I quit my job about 3 years ago. Actually, next month will be 3 years to do this full time. We travel, we go to events, card shows. Sometimes you'll see celebrities, athletes, members of the sports media in our group. Our group is a little different in that we don't get caught up in the excitement of gigantic, expensive hits and pulls. And we're more about the collector experience and just enjoyment of the hobby. We do hit really nice cards oftentimes, but we're really more about the people and the friendships and the networking and the relationships created by hanging out in our little group. So it's a pretty cool experience. I worked a lot of hours, but it does not feel like work because I love what I do. So that's kind of how it came to be for us. And again, we do things with the tin caps, the comments, and I'm pretty excited about bringing kids into the hobby and promoting community and things like that. So if you got the email, you were one of the 30 winners. What we'll do is in a few minutes, we're going to mix up all the people that were in the break and all 30 MLB teams, and we'll set you up with a team. And then when we're done, somebody will win their own personal hobby box and a graded Aaron Judge rookie and a graded Shohei Ohtani rookie. Somebody will win that little package when we're done. So this is a hobby box, just a different configuration. You can go to retail stores and see smaller versions of this with fewer cards in it. Now this one does guarantee an autograph or a relic card. A relic could be a piece of a jersey, a piece of a shoe, a piece of the base, a piece of a bat, piece of a glove, whatever. So if you see relic or patch, things like that, it's usually a piece of memorabilia. And sometimes you'll even find products that have an autograph and the relic in the same card. So we'll rip open the boxes, go through them, and whatever you hit for your team is yours. I have your shipping addresses when you entered the contest. If something changes or you used your old address, your ex's address, your parents' address, you took off for school or whatever, make sure you email me and let me know that your address is changed, because I am going to default to sending your cards to that address. When it's all said and done, if you aren't really excited about the stuff that you hit, you can let me know. And if you want to donate them to the kids, we'll give them away at the next Tin Caps game we attend. But all cards are yours. You own them. They're yours to do with whatever you want. So, and as we're going, feel free to ask any questions. I started collecting cards in the 80s. I left for a while, kind of put my cards away. Life took over. I've been back in pretty much nonstop for about 6 or 7 years. So there are no dumb questions. If anything does not make sense, the terminology, anything, don't hesitate to ask. If you're too embarrassed, ask me after the fact through email or social media, instant messaging or whatever. You're going to find this is a nice, friendly group, and they're pretty quick to respond or help you out in any way. You do not have to watch live to get your card. So if you're watching this tonight, tomorrow morning, this weekend, whatever, you still get your cards. And we're going to build this video in a way that it'll be archived and you can watch it whenever you want. So no hard feelings if you could not make it because of practice, dinner, work, whatever. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch screens on you here. Okay, so we've got 30 MLB teams in order, and we've got the winners of the 30 spots in no particular order. So we're going to scramble these up. So I'm going to copy the list, and we're going to go to random.org. Anybody can go to random.org. It's just a randomizer program. It uses some white noise algorithm thing to randomize lists for people and giveaways, things like that. We're just going to give it a title. I just always say MBB. We're going to roll 3 dice. It's just an option to determine the number of rounds. Now I'm just going to click begin and keep clicking until we're out of rounds. It says completed. Your verification code is ZHIAJC. That's kind of a best practice in our industry to have some kind of verified random, just in case for whatever reason I wanted to do something shady. You could go through and enter this code and watch the results yourself. So I'm going to copy that list. We're going to clear out the original list. We're going to paste the scrambled list. Now these are the people in the break. So welcome to Midwest Box Breaks to Aiden, Brett, Brandon, Christopher, Alicia, Matthew, Caden, Edward, Gene, Garrett, Jack, Jennifer. Kyle's been here before. I put an asterisk. He happened to just be lucky enough to win. He's been in our group for a while now. Chris, John, Jeremy, Patty, Scott, Tyler, Ted, Alan, Billy, Kathy, Philip, Jeffrey, Judy, Mark, Michael, Rodney, I know, and Todd. So let's take that list. Hi, Rodney. All right, we're going to scramble this list. UIQ TLR. So I'm going to take the owners. We're going to pair these up. We're going to match it up, and that gives you your team. So if you hang on 1 second, I'll put this in a better way for you to view it. So stand by real quick. I'm going to print out a copy because I like wasting trees. And that's for my sorting team. So we can get these put away and put together and shipped for you. So there's the list. And at this point, the trade window is open. So if you want to try to trade your team, you can put it out there that your team's for trade. If there's a specific team you want, you can do that as well. Then I'm also going to take this list and paste it to a ticker that you're going to see at the top of the screen here in a second, depending on how you're watching. It might be desktop only. I honestly don't know. You guys that watch all the time can tell me. So this will freeze up on us for just a split second as this updates with the ticker on it. So don't freak out. Stand by 1 second. All right, so here we go. Brett has the Reds, Gene Giants. I'm not going to read it all. But if you don't know what team you have, go ahead and ask me. All right, Mike says you can see the ticker while you're watching on iOS. So you've got your team. Now we're going to start to open the product. Wherever you're breaking, make sure they keep the product on camera so there's no sleight of hand, no way that they can take something nice, especially after the packs are opened. If they swap something out on you, you've got to be careful, things like that. I can honestly say that in 6 years we've never had an issue. Because of my limited space, I might keep them close. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to open all the packs. And this will be box 1. These are 24 Topps Series 1 hobby boxes. They go for about $95, $100 a box. So when it's all said and done, counting the other prizes, this is probably over a $600 break. And you'd probably end up getting charged maybe $25 a spot, somewhere between $20 and $25. So nice little prize. So there's two main types of breaks we do. There's random team breaks, and you just saw that, where you've got an equal chance to get any of the 30 teams. There's also a pick your team break, and we've got some of those listed in our shop on the left side of your screen as well, where those are priced. The prices are weighted based on a published checklist that the manufacturer puts out. So if the Yankees are a good example because of all the players that could possibly be in there, that's usually a pretty deep checklist, and a lot of times a more expensive team. A weaker team like, say, the Marlins, that doesn't have a lot to chase in the product, would be real cheap. So if you see a pick your team, that's why the prices are different. And again, that checklist is public record. You can go to, I think there's group break checklist, Beckett is a good place to get it. There's some other places too you can find that checklist. So you wouldn't want to buy, say you're a Braves fan, just because you buy the Braves doesn't mean that Acuna's in it or Dale Murphy or players like that. You've got to make sure that they're actually in the checklist and that they signed autographs. Cardboard Connection is another good one. Okay, so there's the stack from our first box. Now the way I do it, remember all cards ship, so it doesn't matter if it's a nickel or it's worth thousands of dollars. It's your card, you own it. So my process might be a little different than some other people you've seen. I kind of have a little system where if I'm going to put it in a penny sleeve, which is one of these, this is called a penny sleeve. Some of this stuff when we were kids back in the 80s wasn't readily available, but now it's pretty much everywhere. And then I'll put it over to the left. I won't do that live on camera because it'll take too long, but I kind of pre-sort it for my stacking and sorting team. If it's basically nothing, a base card or my age group, we call them commons, we're just going to kind of go off right to the side. Now here's kind of an insert card. It's not the usual base card. This is Ohtani, so this is for the Angels. That'll go to Patty. And that's something I would top load, so we're going to put that there. Now, League Leader card, there's 3 different players on this. This doesn't have a ton of value, so we kind of take it easy, and we default to the left side. So the Astros will get this. If we happen to pull another one, the next one will go to the Rangers. If we pull another one, it'll go to the Mariners. Now, if this was a more rare card, it was autographed, or it was something with some more value, I would random these 3 teams specifically to determine a winner. Any questions so far? Any of my regular guys want to put out a question just because? Okay, this one's backwards, and this is a foil variation. See, it's kind of got the silver gloss and shine to it. That's a foil card. If you guys think of anything, you can put it out there too. This is an 89 Topps variation. It's not really from 89, but they copied that design and kind of brought it back 35th anniversary. Ellie Dela Cruz, that's a good one for the Reds. That's something we would definitely top load. That's going to Brett. And just to be clear, so we penny sleeve it, and then we would put it in a top loader for another level of protection. And these are nice and hard and sturdy. No, not at this point. Jason Dominguez. Yep, just kind of specific to this. So here's our autograph card. Again, we're not guaranteed an autograph because it said autograph or a relic card. So in this case, they gave us an autograph. This is an on-card auto. Sometimes you'll see a sticker where they send the stickers to the player. The player signs all the stickers, and then they mail them back in, and then the card company just places the sticker on the card. This is hard signed, meaning it's on the card, or an on-card auto. So for a lot of collectors, they prefer them to be on card just because it's cooler. And this is for Jennifer H. Jennifer H. So we'll protect that right now. A lot of times I just put it up to the top so I can show you guys later, and I don't want it buried. You have to look for it. But I'll go ahead and top load it, and we'll put it up there. Yeah, any pointers you guys want to put out, because a lot of people will read this after the fact, and we can kind of use this for training too. Go ahead and put it in there in the comments, guys. Rafaela. Yeah, it's important to know what you're buying into. Jose Ramirez, this is the 2023 greatest hits insert. There's Kyle. Kyle's got a spot in this. Henry Davis rookie. See the rookie card logo? Future Star, kind of a different variation of that. So not their true rookie. Tyler Soderstrom for the A's. Strand, that's a good one. Bob Feller, Grand Gamers. Obviously, Bob Feller has not played for a long time. This is going to the Guardians. That's for Aiden. That's something I like to do too. Current players, retired players, vets, Hall of Famers. Depending on the product, you could get a nice mix of about anything. So I don't remember. I think we might have pulled one of these already, but again, we'll kind of take turns. If there's multiple of that, more than one person will get them. There's Dominguez again. Senga, the All-Star Rookie Cup. Just shows that they were, and they've had those going back to like the 60s, I think. And you'll see, just because something has the rookie logo doesn't mean it's necessarily a big deal. It really depends on the player and the scarcity. Now, like Bobby Witt, this has no designation on it or not at all. But I know our guys like Bobby Witt, so we're going to put that in the penny sleeve for them. You're all right, Kyle. Congrats on winning the spot. Aaron Judge. Again, not a rookie or anything, but I just feel like it's cool to put it in a penny sleeve for our collectors. Corbin Carroll. Cabrera. Remember, at the end of this, we're giving away a box and those 2 graded rookie cards, so to one of you. Anybody have any questions so far? Again, I think this will be more of a deal where people watch it after the fact. Yeah, let's hit one first. I think the visual support is going to help more than anything. Ellie Dela Cruz. We're hoping we pull there's a Giloff, a short print or numbered card for you guys so you can see one of those foil stamped. Ellie Dela Cruz, Rafaela, Aaron Judge. Now the blue version of this is a little bit more rare, so this is a nice one. I believe this is called Blueprint. But if you remember, the Ohtani was like a basic plain color. There, right there. This one, there's an Ellie, but this blue is more rare, so that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. So you remember the Reds card we saw before. Here's a numbered version of that. If you go to the back, it is stamped 1360 out of 2024. So you might see these as low as 1 of 1 is the lowest you can get. 1 of 1, meaning it's the only one. But this is 1316 out of 2024. Now our bonus pack, Topps just happens to provide a bonus pack in these as kind of a nice little extra for collectors. So these are the silver packs. Chanel, Robin Yount, and Josh Young. This one is numbered to 150. If you can see that, stamped to 150. So that's a good one as well for the Rangers, and that's for Jack. Now, we've got to check the backs of this particular product, and this is a rare case specific to this Topps product. There is a gold mirror variation called an SSP, which stands for super short print. So they're pretty rare. We're looking for a back that is all gold. And we've hit a few of them, but again, they're extremely rare. And it'll jump out at us pretty fast. It won't have this white backing to it. It'll be nice shiny gold. I'd love to hit one for you guys. And the value is kind of depending on who the player is. Yep, there's one of ones in here for first print. Yep, that's correct. I don't want to hit them with too much too early, Mike. All right, so nothing on the backs of those. We're going to go to box 2 of 4. There's our silver pack. We'll rip that later. Again, specific to this product, not every box has a silver pack. So guys that have been here before, Zebra Breaks is breaking in 30 minutes. So he's got baseball, soccer, and wrestling. It's a 4-box break, and I'm on box 2, Kyle. And again, guys, if you decide, hey, I watched it, there wasn't really anything in there I cared about, you can just donate it to the kids. I'm happy to take it with me to the next ball game and let the kids enjoy it. So let me know. It'll also save me $4 or $5 on shipping. We covered that at the beginning, Brett. Again, just to be sure, if you're buying a spot in something and you're after a specific team, if you're in a random team break, it's probably not that important. But if you're buying a specific team, like I've got breaks listed now that are 2024 Bowman. Well, Bowman is a prospect-driven product. So you may not see players you're looking for. This is going to be more guys that are still in the minors or just now coming up. So it's important to know what's in that checklist. You wouldn't want to spend $400 on a Yankees spot trying to find a nice Derek Jeter card and then find out later that Jeter's not in it. So box 2, I'm going to go a little faster. Yeah, it's a lot of times like this product here, if you typed in 2024 Topps baseball checklist, I think it'd give you some viable options to take a look at. So Corbin Carroll Home Run Challenge. This is a special promotion that Topps runs. So you can scratch this code and go to Topps.com and enter it and pick the game you think Carroll will hit a home run in. And if he does, you get a card with a print run limited to, I think it's the number of people that also entered that date. So if 20 people put it in, your card would be numbered 20. So that's for the Diamondbacks, which is Ted B. Yeah, I sent an email out to the 30 winners as well, Brett, with some instructions and some things we talked about, like not having to watch it live and if they've got any questions. Junior Caminero for the Rays. That's a nice one for John E. All right. So here's your relic. Michael Harris. And on the side it says player worn memorabilia. So there's two ways to phrase this. You'll see game used, which means he actually wore it in a game or was used in a game and they cut it up and put it in the card. Or you'll see player worn, which really doesn't guarantee anything. It means at some point he put it on. And what some players have done in the past, or what Topps does, is they wear it, they sign their cards, they do their thing, and then they take it off. So if that's important to you, some people it is, but this is player worn, still cool, and this is for Mark C. So congrats, Mark. So here at Midwest Box Breaks, we offer break options as cheap as $10, and depending on a big team with some big top names in it or some high-end exciting prospects, you might pay $200, $300, $400. It honestly just depends on the teams and the products. So, but we've got options on there right now for as little as $14. Soderstrom. And then if you've joined the MBB Marketplace, which I hope you have, MidwestBoxBreaks.net, and then just click join. Now this one will go to Otani. If we pull another one, it'll go to Mookie Betts. But for right now, just Otani on the Angels spot. Oh, here we go. Here is a short print gold mirror card. See the back of it's gold. Chris Taylor. And then it includes an image variation. So if we find the other Chris Taylor card, it'll look different than this. So that's an image variation. That's perfect. Dodgers, that is for Philip O. So nice job. That's awesome that we hit that and you guys could see it. I don't know the print run on gold mirrors. So congrats, Phil. Mike Trout, blueprint. So if you're trying to get back into card collecting, the best thing you could do is probably hang out with us, watch some of our videos. We've got a Discord. If you're familiar with what Discord is, I can send you the link to that, or these guys can post it. You can ask questions. There's a card show here in Fort Wayne every month. There's a big one coming up the first Saturday in November. There's a cool one in Shipshewana, like once a quarter. But just kind of have a plan and just kind of test the waters and don't overdo it. There's a Vlad Jr. And just kind of see what's out there. You can go to your local Walmart, Target, Meijer, and find retail products. And those can go anywhere from $20 to $60. And you can try some of those out and just kind of get a taste for what you enjoy. And just however you want to do it. Some guys only chase big cards for the purpose of trying to hit them and then sell them later for a profit. Other guys just want to collect their players and teams. So there's no wrong way to do it. But if you're like me and you collected it in the 80s and 90s, a lot has changed. A lot. Nobody uses the Beckett paper price guides anymore. They check eBay completed sales. A lot of cards from the late 80s and early 90s, this is a Acuna, are what's considered the junk wax era. So if you hear junk wax or JWE, that's what that means. So about once a month, somebody messages me saying, hey, I've got some cards from the 80s and 90s. I'm just wondering if they're worth anything. Can you take a look? It's almost always no. So just something to consider. Through our platform, you can also sell your cards. So you can apply and get approved to sell here. All right. So that's the end of box 2. No need to check the back. We found the super short print and it was already backwards. I'll give it a quick scan just in case. We're going to rip the silver pack for this box. Curtis Mead, Griffey, Trey Turner, and Everson Pereira. Box 3 of 4. So nothing's guaranteed in a break. A break like this is a base-heavy product. Base being, all the common cards you're seeing now. There's some products. I've got one sitting here where it's literally 4 cards. It is guaranteed in auto, but there's 4 cards in the box. The box goes for about $150. There's some super high-end products where it's 1 card in the box and it's $250. And then there's products like the big league stuff that I give away to the kids where it's $40, $50 a box and it's got 18 packs in it. So it just kind of depends on your budget, your collecting goals, your tolerance for risk, and what you enjoy. So we've got people that have been in our group for 4 or 5 years. I bet they don't spend more than $50 a month. And they get by just fine. I've also got people that spend a couple thousand a month. And they probably enjoy it just as much. No, we do baseball, football, basketball. We're baseball heavy, I'll be honest. The football and the basketball products are a little tougher to get at a reasonable price. But we've ripped Formula One, UFC, NASCAR. So the guy following me, Brandon, Zebra Breaks, is part of our resident breaking team. Hockey, yeah, we do a decent amount of hockey. And he is up next when I'm done. And he rips wrestling and soccer, for example, too. He does a lot of baseball, too, but he is a former professional ref. I think he's still I don't think he's officially retired, but Brennan, are you here? But he's kind of our wrestling specialist. But yeah, if there's interest in it, we'll rip it. We've ripped golf, Star Wars, Marvel cards. And the cool thing about this district platform, if we're not on or we don't have what you're looking for, there's a ton of great breakers I could recommend that are doing something similar at a reasonable price point that I would be more than comfortable recommending to you as well. So you can always send me a message if we don't have what you're looking for. If there's enough interest, I'll get something. But yeah, hockey, basketball, football, baseball. We've ripped Garbage Pail Kids before. So how's the pricing work? So basically, I take what I spent on the products. I'll factor in fair, reasonable profit margin. Sometimes no profit margin at all. I'll rip stuff at cost. This is numbered to $4.99. Tyler Glasnow, and this is the green. So if you wanted a rainbow, there's like a red that's to $1.99. There might be a blue to $1.50, an orange to $25. So you'll see people chasing a rainbow, meaning they're trying to get every color variation. This is for the Rays. That's for John. So anyway, I'll take the price. I'll factor in a little bit of profit. I mean, this is my full-time job, and we've got marketing expenses and operating costs and employees to pay and things like that. Supplies, things like that. The platform fees, the payment processing fees, Stripe, PayPal, things like that. So I come up with my numbers, and then for a random team, you divide it by 30 spots, and everybody pays the same price. For the pick your team stuff, we establish a target number, and then we just make sure all the teams add up to that number. Again, weighted by what's in the checklist. Okay, this is numbered to 25, 15 to 25, and it is Kyle Harrison, Giants. And that is a sticker auto. Let the light hit it just right. You'll see it's on a sticker. That is a sticker auto. And that is for Gene O. And that is a good one too, Gene O. And you saw a color match. So some people get excited about that. If the color of the parallel matches the team color, that's also a cool thing that happens sometimes. So if you hear color match, that's what that means. So congrats, Gene. We're showing you a little bit of everything tonight. Derek Jeter. So again, if you want a safe place to hang out and learn and ask questions, you can join our Discord. Discord was an app made for gamers that we kind of hijacked and turned into a card room. Those guys have been together for a while. Here's a home run challenge again for Lindor. Duran numbered to 2024. Goat brought some jokes with him. Mike Trout. And then, there's plenty of card groups on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I would try ours first because I've been in some of those other ones, and sometimes they can be brutal. Clemente. And then on our shipping, so because of the volume we do, I don't ship every breakout individually. So what will happen is we'll stack up all the breaks through the week, and then on Saturday and Sunday, we put them all together. I package them up, bundle them up, and then I send them out usually Monday morning. If it's a high volume week, really high, it might be Tuesday morning, but in most cases, it's Monday. So, yeah, anything that rips this week will go out. We'll pack it all up over the weekend. What's up, Goat? Strand. Hi, buddy. All right, we've got a relic in this. Yoshida, Boston Red Sox, player worn. And it's for Brandon D. Yep, you see Steve's comment. We don't pressure you to spend. The last thing I want to hear is that, hey, I spent too much on cards. I need to hurry up and sell them, or I have to leave. I'm in trouble. My wife's got me sleeping on the couch. So yeah, we value your friendship, and if it fits your budget and you want to jump in and hang out, you'll see. I mean, a lot of the guys that are watching right now aren't even in this, so people like to just hang out and look at cool cards. Just checking the backs again on these for short prints just in case. Pete Alonso, Henry Davis, it's a nice one, and Vlad Jr. And this is just an advertisement. I'll end up throwing this away. It's just an advertisement about topsripped.com. It's another place to get information too, I guess. All right, box 4. Again, I know several people that have been in our group for multiple years at $50 a month, $15 a week, $10 a week, $100 a year. They hang out and make trades and deals, and there's other facets of collecting that they enjoy and don't spend a ton on breaks. And I've got other people that they might show up after a hard week at work on Friday night and drop $600. If they're watching, go grab some Topps Chrome Black spots so we can clean that up for tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good point. Mike says there's people in the group who've been friends with online for 4 years, never met in person, consider them family. That is a great point. Yeah, our group specifically, I mean, you saw the posts. We've donated 116,000 cards just in about the 30 Comets games I attended. But, you know, we've done fundraisers. We helped a friend whose roommate died, helped with funeral expenses. We do a ton of charity stuff. Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. We've done Big Brothers, Big Sisters fundraisers. Colorectal Cancer Alliance. Andrew, I'll say probably around noon or 1. This group specifically bought a really nice Yankees card I hit one night and bought it from the owner behind my back and then presented it to me free. Random act of kindness. All right, box 4. Strand. Langoliers. Rafaela. Tornado victims, yep. We do auctions here too. All right, Brandon Crawford, Giants again. This one is game used for Gino. So have a break, Gene. When we're done, I'll go back through and show you the highlights that I've got stacked up. Marte. Anybody else have any other questions? Something I haven't covered or you're wondering about? Doesn't have to necessarily be about this specific break or anything. Yep, I went through the piles. There's a Vlad Jr. Home Run Challenge. Lawler, friend of the group. He's been in some stuff here with us. See, I'll show you these, but what you don't want is a breaker that hasn't shown you the cards yet and then does one of these numbers, dips, where it takes the cards off the camera. Because then he comes back and something cool might be missing. So watch out for that. Hey, so the good news is when you guys are ready to try your first break, when you check out, you can use coupon code MBB, just short for Midwest Box Breaks, MBB, and that'll get you $5 off. So I've got something, I've actually got, if you remember, Jackson Merrill played here last year for the Tin Caps. He's the starting center fielder for the Padres now. I'll put it on the stage now. I've got a deal where you can get a sealed pack. These are the big league packs that the kids were hitting autographs in. And a Jackson Merrill card for $10. I'll put that up there right now. So you could use MBB and get it for $5, and I'll throw it in with this mail if you want. There's the Ohtani Betts card. Evan Carter. Yeah, if it's just the base, Chris, it's not a big deal. Witt. Yeah, MBB 10 when you're ready to try something. It's good for $5 off. So that Merrill and Big League card you'd get for half price, that deal. And that could go right with this mail. There's Chris Taylor, yeah. See, that's a different image compared to that other Chris Taylor we had. Sandberg, 89 tops variation. Angels team, numbered to 2024. Corbin Carroll. Yep, thank you, Mike. Adley Rutschman. Henry Davis. Soderstrom. Westberg. Actually, you see, we got quite a few of those league leaders. Reason why I did this different on these two Westbergs, this is the base one, and that's the insert. Check the backs real quick. I think in this product, this specific configuration, that gold mirror was backwards like it was in the one we found, but just to be safe. MBB for $5 off. You can ask me any questions, DM me anytime. You can join our Discord. If you follow me on Twitter, the link to Discord is in my pinned tweet. Yep, let's open the silver pack. Yeah, they still make Beckett's, just nobody references them for pricing. But you can still use them for the educational purposes and learn about the products and kind of have an idea, but nobody prices out of that. Yeah. No, it's so you'll look up the card on eBay and then check completed sales. Dude, I bought the Beckett for every sport when I came back, so I totally get where you're coming from. There's that Harrison, numbered to 25. There's the Chris Taylor gold mirror. Young, 150. And Cedric Mullins. Now let's give away the box. And if you're the winner and you are interested in selling this back to me, we can discuss it. Again, the box goes for anywhere between $90 and $110. And then the Judge and the Ohtani. So one person will win. We'll do a verified random to determine the winner. And even if you watch this a week from now, hit me up if you have any questions at all. So let's go back to our randomizer. Top spot is going to take it. All right, here's the names of the people that were in the break. Good luck. Roll the dice, and let's go. Keep rolling until we're out of rounds. Again, if you want to sell it back, we can talk about it. If not, we're going to ship it with your stuff. And Michael K. is your winner. Michael K. Verification code is QGWOSE. So congrats, Michael. You win the Series 1 Hobby Box, the graded Judge rookie, and the graded Shohei Ohtani rookie. Make a little post-it note. Michael K. is the winner. Guys, any questions? Any questions? Again, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Email's my least favorite option. Try all of them and see which sticks. All right, so I don't know if Zebra Breaks is live. We'll probably go ahead and stop and come back with him with a unique video. So you guys will see the channel go live again here in a couple minutes. It'll be Brandon, aka Zebra Breaks, one of our members of the break team here. So it'll be a totally different person. You're welcome to hang out with him, buy some of his spots, ask him questions, check out some more products being ripped, just hang out or whatever. So, yep, please, all 30 of you, reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you've got questions. It's nice to get a fresh perspective from people that don't do this every day and are learning and coming back. So, yep. And please, if you want to join the Discord, I can get you the link to that too. All right, so if Brandon went live, we can use the raid feature and we'll just jump right over to there. So we'll give that a shot here now. Thank you, everybody.